Hello, class. I'm Laura Jaramillo, and I am a show production student. And for this art and industry project, I conducted an interview with Mr. Gregg Mandigo. He is a Full Sail University teacher, and he teaches digital consoles. The interview ran a little bit too long, so I cut his answers just to make it all try to fit into 5 minutes. I'm sorry. I tried my best, but hope you enjoy, and thank you for watching. What do you see as the role of visual arts in society today, particularly in your profession?
In our profession, what's happened in recent years is video reinforcement on stage. I don't know of any major stage these days doesn't have video reinforcement. Before it was a lighting show, but it's like a combination of the two now. But sometimes they paid more attention to providing the lighting show than for the sound. They would spend more money on the lights than they did on the sound. But as far as visually, there's stage design, there's backdrops, there's some stages are pretty simple. Even the little bands have to have their own backdrop. Some stages are just over the top. I think U2, they did a show in the round, but their stage setup wasn't really crazy. And people spend days and weeks programming light shows on big tours, and then video reinforcement recently, and that's just so you can kind of see the artist, standing half-mile away, and you're looking, all you see is this little dot, and it's kind of hard to connect the concert. You can look up at the screen and kind of see the artist. Some people may feel a little bit closer.
New communications and media technology make imagery almost instantly available. Do you believe that this is having a positive or negative influence in your field/industry?
The positive is the quick access. Okay. You want to get on YouTube and watch a video. We couldn't do that, 20 years ago. The negative is people may be more apt just to do that than actually go to the show. I saw that at Hall of Fame. Why is somebody twittering 80,000 twitters? There was one person, she was like the Twitter queen. Mm-hmm. You're right here. Just put the phone away and look up. Look, they're right there. Mm-hmm. But the accessibility is cool. That's pretty cool. But I think it can lead some people to lean on that and not actually go to the shows, because all this digital technology has hurt album sales. It's hurt album production. It's in some ways hurt some concert production, because years ago, if you sold 1 or 2 million albums, you could be playing arenas. It's a double-edged, sword or knife, however you want to look at that it's kind of cool, but I think sometimes people need to just put it up and enjoy the show, 1900s style, I guess.
What popular images do you see that are frequently repeated throughout your industry?
Like the Bob Dylan thing where it was one of the oldest music videos where I forget the exact song, where he's holding up all the cards with the words written on them, and as the lyrics go by, those lyrics, he's peeling the cards off. Right. And that's been copied 17 ways. That happens in TV commercials and sometimes movies. And then modern ones. Miley Cyrus sticking out her tongue is now a thing. Yeah. It's not just somebody sticking out her tongue. It's like an image. Somebody goes, sticks their tongue out, like, hey, that's Miley Cyrus. I worked with a metal background. Whenever metal bands made music videos, especially years ago, I'm going back to Slayer and stuff, those guys, that's because that's where I came up around. Right. You would never really see too many music videos that weren't just of them performing. Right. Yeah, they were very, very keen, and they were very keen on not having, if the person was doing vocals, give them a microphone, because that's what they'd be doing. That's kind of changed a little bit now. So there was kind of a formula that they would do, just like in rap acts. You can't, especially older videos, you cannot have a rap video without somebody standing next to an expensive car or, flashing money. There's all these little cliches that become visual things.
Now, you mentioned Slayer as one of your favorite artists. Are they also one of your favorite visual artists, or is there a specific style of visual art that you enjoy?
You know what? I can't name names, but my favorite visual artists are the people that manipulate sand on the projector on the thing back there and do all kinds of crazy drawings. Like an old school projector that fires up on there, and they're down here manipulating sand. That's cool. And they got music going in the background. And it turns into all kinds of images, and they're just using sand. Somebody attached a GoPro camera to a hula hoop at Burning Man Festival. I've never been to Burning Man, but I've seen videos of it. To be blunt, the women are not wearing much. Yeah. And the guy gave the hula hoops to the girls, so just play with the hula hoops,
Yeah.
and then a GoPro camera was, and it was like a weird. It's a little nauseating to watch, but that's the kind of stuff like no one ever thought of that before.
Right.
That's just kind of cool. I'm not an art connoisseur, so I can't
Right.
look at it and go, well, that's a minimalist painting or that's an impressionist. I don't.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't
Yeah.
understand. I just either I like it
Yeah.
or I don't like it, or sometimes it seems so stupid it's genius. So I see drawings in the sand. Oh, that's cool. You see people, they're doing these drawings on the cement sidewalks that look like it's like 3D.
Right.
You know,
Yeah.
I think that's
Yeah.
cool.
How has your knowledge of famous artworks influenced your creative process?
There's only one artist on this planet that I really know because when I saw his stuff, I was like, whoa, this guy is really messed up in the head. H.R. Geiger, he's basically the guy that created the alien creature. If you ever watch the Alien movies, you see everything looks like there's a rib cage around. That's all him. And this stuff it would be classified as science fiction, fantasy, maybe not quite horror, but it's pretty macabre. So it's a lot of it's pretty dark. H.R. Geiger is the one that sticks out in my mind. This is the only artist that I can think of.
H.R. Geiger. Yeah.
H.R. Look him up, man.
Yeah.
Giger. This is and his books of pictures are expensive. Yeah, if you look at the Alien movies, he's responsible for creating the alien creature, the look of inside the alien ship.
Right.
This is stuff that they went to him. If I got my memory right, they were looking at his artwork and we want this the guy to draw the alien.
Yeah.
So it's pretty wicked stuff. That's the only guy that comes into my mind.